Hey guys, welcome back to Night 8 of No Man's Sky, and as always I am Dash, and this is Dash Genie Games. Now give me a second while I hop into the feed, as on my phone, and get the actual feed and the stream named actually properly, because apparently, again, YouTube doesn't like me. So give me a moment while I fix everything. Of course, it's going into the Commonwealth, but nope, it's not. It's No Man's Sky. I can't believe we kept it at 8 or 7. Upload thumbnail. Okay. Now it should be correct. Do-do-do. Yep, now it's fixed. And of course, 1 second while I get everything up and running. So what do we need for this? We need a microprocessor and copper. I think I got the copper back at base. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, do we have a micro... can we get out here and find it? Relic. Yeah, that works. Hey, look at that. I can... Still gotta figure out how to make money, but I'm getting tricks, and I'm getting some of the tricks down to the game. Oh look, we can see our home planet from here. Oh, it's a freaking desert planet. No wonder it's cold at night. That's kind of pretty. And when the sun comes up, it is going to be hot. Oof. Hey there over on YouTube, how you guys doing? Welcome to the channel. As always, I'm Dash, and this is my playthrough of No Man's Sky. Now, this is my first run through, so please bear with me, and if you guys got any tips and tricks or anything for a new player, all are welcome. Right, F is the button I wanted. So many different scanning buttons and buttons in this game, it's not even funny for me. Okay, we just need copper, and then we'll head up top to head to the station to get some wiring rooms. Oh, there we go. Need about 100 copper, so hopefully we can get that. Oh yeah, more than 100 almost. We'll get a decent chunk out of here. Okay, let's see how much we... How much we got in one go. How much copper have we gotten? Oh god, yeah, more than enough. Oh. Can't turn that down. Get that as well. I know, I just read dangerous plants, but whatever. More salvage data is always nice. Ship's only that over that way. That's the copper we just mined out. Cargo drop. Health restorative. Knowledge stones are always nice too. There's a drop around here somewhere. Ooh, copper. Honestly, copper is a little bit better than knowledge at the moment. But technology is king. Sorry guys, this is my first playthrough, so it might be a little boring to those who have probably played quite a bit, but, you know, hopefully I can find some stuff that'll entertain you in here. The fuck? Just in case, I'm gonna keep the bolt caster reloaded. Unknown building, pyrite. Pyrite wouldn't be get back because that's gold. Yep, we'll go grab this, then the pyrite, and then the... Cluster remind me of Earthworm Jim. Yeah, no, it's mostly the channel colors, really. I kind of like the head, but I think I might change species. How you doing, Hibby? I can see the Earthworm Jim reference. Nat was in yesterday and said, Mysterio. We really haven't left our our second galaxy, but we do have our freighter. I really didn't care about what grade of freighter we got, so I think it's like a B or A class. I know I could have reloaded my saves until I got S, but I didn't really want to cheese the system like that. Also, if you were paying attention, Hibby, we were talking about doing an Ark Survival Ascended server at the end of the month. I am going to be paying for one. So if you do decide to get ascended, let us know. And the info will be in the ARC channel in the Discord. And guys, I will link to the Discord if you guys are interested in joining. It is new. Since we have 100 subs, I have decided to put one up. Or if Hibby wants to over on Twitch, he can. If there's more than just him viewing, he should be able to. One of the best ways I find, dude, is just probably, and believe it or not, one of the ways I swap my sleep schedule is, I stay up, I just don't sleep until I want to. It doesn't work for everybody. It really doesn't, but it works for me. It's a pain. It's hard on my system, I know that. But I'd rather have it done that way than, some of the ways I've heard people try to do it. Yeah, I know. It's just me, just letting you know. You know, more people the better for an ARC server. By the time you probably get it, we will probably be still playing it, but we're not going to be on the island. We're planning on doing, like me, Chantel, and Baroof, I think are going to do Ascension Run, and that's probably going to get it on it. But I know Ghost will if she doesn't, and use her ARC on his Steam. Though if you play GTA 5 on Xbox, 7 is the dude to talk to. Lavish is amazing on frickin' what was it? Fortnite. The guy plays Fortnite on the phone, for fuck's sakes. And he's good. That's what's scary, is he's good at Fortnite on his phone. First off, I didn't even know you could play Fortnite on your phone. And then find out somebody's actually fucking good on it is even more surprising. What's this one for? Blackberry. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, but no, he doesn't use that. He's like thumb and like playing it like you average, you know, would on you play phone games, from what I understand. I think we're just gonna get the copper and then we're gonna head off to the continue our mission. I like what the hell am I playing? Playing a Dragon Ball Z one right now. What is it? Fighter God of Battle. Of course, I have Magic the Gathering Arena, and Another one I have, and I've always played, and I've played it for years, is Marvel Future Fight. And no, I am not sponsored by any of these games, so if somebody's got to hook up a Marvel Future Fight, let me know. Alright. Okay, I might go after that salvage container as well. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You know, they should freaking remove these when you mine them, because they do on what is it? Avorion. No, not Avorion. Empyrean. Nice. Cool. I've been meddling with the mic and everything for the last little while. Oh, didn't realize my health was getting, my life support was getting that low. Though, you know what? Let's turn this into, pirate into gold. What? That should have been into Yeah, I'm trying to, like I said, like I keep saying, man, it's always been a work in progress. Like, I've only been streaming since, like, December. I've only been on YouTube for, long enough to make a couple hundred videos, but, you know, not long in the long sense of scheme of things. Like, I'm getting to the point with the amount of videos that YouTube is going to start really heavily suggesting my channel more and more. So that takes, and I hate and like a lot of people don't like Jimmy, but Mr. Beast actually made a good point on like it's gonna be, it's not like the first video you're not gonna make, unless you do something very, very popular or strike it big, you're not going to get a viral sensation. It's going to take about 500 videos. And I looked at a lot of the people that I admire and watch, and he's right. And you know, people may hate him, but come on, Mr. Beast does know what the fuck he's talking about when it comes to YouTube. The fuck is this? What the? Okay, I've never actually gotten salvage scrap before, so that's a new one on me. I like the giant reindeer thingy. What the hell is that? No idea. It's cool looking. That was just too nice to pass up. Let's get our ship a little closer so I can just pop up to the space station. You know, if I didn't settle on the planet that we're on, this is probably the one I would have settled on. You know, quite honestly, I haven't really watched a lot of his stuff, but like, I due to the fact that I am trying to grow the channel and everything, I do research and like watch stuff to help me. And one of the things was his tips. He's like, viewers will come. Over time, you'll get better with everything over time. Just take your time and just enjoy yourself. Have fun. So that's more or less what I'm following. That's why, like, a lot of my games are mostly, if I'm not having fun, I'm gonna play them for a little bit, and if I'm not having fun playing them, I'm not gonna continue on with the series, to be honest. At least that's how I feel. Is like, if I'm not having fun, I shouldn't continue. I shouldn't be disservicing you guys as fans to continue playing them. And you guys would notice if I'm not having fun playing a game. Quite quickly. I just get lost in this game. That's why I go quiet every once in a while. This game astounds me so often. It's so beautiful. And like, a lot of the shit in here, like, there's so much stuff that I gotta learn about this game. Another game that really astounded me, it was Dragon's Dogma. The amount of beautiful stuff I saw in Dragon's Dogma wasn't even funny. Oh, I got another cartographer here. I know I have one. Navigation data. I did not realize it got 15 fucking salvage. Oh, wow. Oh, what's up, Hibby? Everything okay? Well, I wanted to see you for 2 weeks, dude. Don't scare me like that. Achieves trader status. I don't know what the hell that is, but okay. I'm more worried about my viewer, and friend not being able to make a stream for 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. Don't do that to me. Yeah, I can understand that is one hell of a game. That really is. I really got lost in Dragon's Dogma myself, so I completely understand. Oh. Yeah, no, man, I completely understand and completely tell you to enjoy that game. Okay. Learning words. Here we have that. What's the milestone? Investor, we have earned 1 million credits. Nice. Dude, I'm autistic, so I completely... That is one thing you'll never have to explain to me. I'm, what's called Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of high-functioning autism, so... And unfortunately, it's not recognized in a lot of cases by, people, who don't have autism or don't understand autism as actually a type of autism. So sometimes I get people that actually think I'm not autistic, but like there are times where, trust me, I wish I wasn't. Actually, there's quite a few times where I wish I wasn't autistic. Quite honestly, dude, it is a very common and like, my high suggestion is to go get tested. If you do think you never know. I know it's like the whole like autism has become a bit of a joke recently, which is unfortunate. Especially for us who have it and don't like the fact that it's a joke nowadays. No disability is a joke in my opinion, so. But here's the other thing. Here's the thing that most people don't know. An autism diagnosis comes with a schizophrenic. You're clear. You are actually cleared of being schizophrenic. And I am not kidding. You are cleared of being considered as schizophrenic if you are found once you do an autism test. Ooh, my freighter made some money. Nice. Oh, I have a B-class freighter, so I didn't do too bad. I got like third best grade. I could have gotten worse. I really could have. You know what? Let's bring it into the... Okay, well, let's go see the alien life form. And since we're on our home planet, I can use this. and we can enjoy the drive. Yep, pretty much. There's a lot of stuff that like made more sense when with me and my family, with me specifically when my autism diagnosis came in. So, and I'm really trying not to play like, oh, I have autism up. It's the truth. I'm autistic. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing wrong with me. Millions of people have autism, and there's lots of autistics worse than I am. It's just at times I fluctuate between high, medium, and low, and so people who don't have autism are aware. Every version of autism, it doesn't matter if it's Asperger's, high functioning, low functioning, doesn't matter. We all vary from case to case. There is no one autism that is spectrum, period. Even for somebody else who has Asperger's, the next somebody else with Asperger's will be completely different than me. Though I'm not dyslexic, I am thankfully happy to say that one. And yes, I like the exocraft in this game. This is such a fun little car. My autism is one of the reasons, like, if I say I had an insomnia attack, I'm up, and that means I've been up for over 30 hours. So, if you ever see that, if you ever see a message from me about stream, and it's called an insomnia, and I say, oh, I had an attack of insomnia, I'm not streaming. I've been up for either 24, or I will be up for close to 30 hours. It's because my mind won't shut the fuck up, to be completely honest. Yep, a little bit more dash note, a little bit more dash lore. Not that I've been trying to hide the fact that I'm autistic, it's just I don't really bring it up as much. Yep. I know that, man. ADHD and autism are like pretty much hand in hand in a lot of cases. I'm just glad I don't really have it. Hyperfixation, yes. The hyperactivity, not so much. The attention deficit, definitely not. I can focus and keep on task pretty well. But I also didn't get a diagnosis until I was in my 20s, so I had to learn a lot of stuff on my own. Here's a good way to hibby. Is your dad like Sheldon Cooper? Seriously, watch if you haven't watched Big Bang Theory. That's a lot. Sheldon is pretty much a classic case of Asperger's syndrome and a lot of high functioning autism. As bad as it's going to sound. Or actually one of the best writers, one of the best people I've ever heard describe Asperger's or high functioning autism. What the hell? Guy who wrote Ready Player One. What the fuck's his name? Ernest Cline. Ernest Cline did an amazing job at describing high functioning autism, Asperger's, and what it's like to be trapped in our mind when he wrote Ready Player One and Ready Player Two. And people might not think, yeah, you have, you can talk, you can conjugate, you can like, you can form coherent sentences and that, but you're not stuck in your own mind. Yes, I am. There are times where it is so hard for me to even enunciate or open up to people I love and like people that are closer to me than Hibby and like around me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. And then I'd get them tested. There's a lot of help that can, and please do not, and please, if your father goes, okay, why'd you get it off of some random guy off the internet's testing, please let him know that it's out of the fact that I know what it's like to live with being undiagnosed and how much it sucks. And there's, trust me, there's shit ton. Okay, you're American, you're native, you're gonna have a hell of a lot more access to a lot more programs than a white Canadian would. And that is not racist. That is just the God honest truth. Your tribes will be able to help. Your tribes will be able to help you out a lot more than anything. Yeah, I understand the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to be Canadian, so. Also, I do realize my wording on you being able to get a little bit more help does sound a little bit racist, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to rephrase it because I've already said it. But it is the truth in this day and age, unfortunately. Hell, medical care around the world isn't what it should be, really. Quite honestly, in my opinion, Medicare should be free. Prescriptions should be free. Why the fuck are we charging, what is it, 100 and some odd bucks for insulin when it was made by the guy who patented insulin to give away for free? Because it costs less than $1 to make 2,000 doses of insulin. Less than $1. To make 2,000 doses of insulin. But I'm also from a place with two freaking taxes, so we can pay off our own health care. So it does work, but you know, I don't know if you guys want to pay an extra 7% of taxes on your dollars. Hey man, you know, quite honestly, I wouldn't say like they're not deserved. I will never say that the Aboriginal tribes and the Métis. By the way, I know you guys, you Americans, don't have a word for half-breeds. So Métis, that's what somebody who's half-breed with white is called in Canada, by the way. Metis. Like, like I won't ever say it's justified because of like there's a big scandal that happened up here not too long ago with the Catholic Church, and of course we're getting paid for it. Not the Catholic Church, the Canadian people and the Canadian government are getting paid for it. I'm 100% mutt Canadian. 100% mutt white. I'm Russian, German, Irish, English. Nice, that's really nice. I don't know how my, you'd actually have to talk to Nat a little bit more about, like, those kind of affairs, because, quite honestly, I don't know. And the fuck? One second, pardon my French on that. Pardon-moi français? Parlez-vous français? No, I don't. I speak English, I speak bad English, and I speak Newfie. Get rid of these assholes before they oh, come on, Dash. Oh, I gotta get better at flying. Or more responsive ship, I guess. I'm not actually doing too bad, I find. Like, yeah, I could probably be better, but... Guess I could have just came here. Oops. Landed. No life form. Oh, nice. Which reminds me, I go up to the to the whatever it is up top. I see you show a lot of a man. Sorry, the name of the gun got me going. 2 million for a fucking gun? Ooh. Have the mass advantage on PC for dogfights, so they're... Yeah, no, I don't use the mouse all the time for 90% of the time for dogfights too. Dude, I'm using S, so I just lock on them. I make it idiot proof. I make it dash proof. Just about called it idiot proof. I'll call it dash proof. Reminds me, I should head to the capital for a second, or ship for a second. I don't care who you are. That looks fucking cool. Doesn't matter how many times. I bet you it does get old after a little while, but, you know, for the first couple of times you fly up to your own capital ship, that's gotta look cool. I just gotta figure out how to get onto this damn thing now. Yeah, I know it does, but still, dude. You gotta admit, it's, like, it's impressive. Nope, that's the engines, Ash. How the fuck do you dock this thing? Okay, above the thrusters, okay. Oh, I see now. Oh, a little annoying. Okay, I gotta go back to the fleet command room, or that's the way down. Yeah, I'm not the best pilot. We both know it. I'm not being a space super. Okay, teetotaler. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just like picking fun of heavy. Which reminds me I should use this. Where is the ship? Well, technically we're on my ship, but I mean the little one. You know, I'm getting kind of missed in the radiant pillar when we swap it, but I do want to get a better ship. Okay. Wrong one, Dash. That would have fucking sucked. Oh, that would have burned like hell. I have a infected wound on my shoulder, and I just about put afterbite on. And if you don't know what afterbite is, that would have sucked. Let's put it this way. It's for mosquito bites and shit like that. You don't want it on an open wound. Or any wound, period. Okay. Mostly the reason we're heading to the space anomaly is because I do want to get some building stuff. Reject their lies, follow us to freedom. Might as well. Under Rebel Star. Okay, whatever. And of course it's on the other fucking side. Hey guys over on YouTube, welcome to the channel, welcome to my playthrough of No Man's Sky. My name is Dash and this is my first playthrough of it. So strap in and enjoy the ride. Tips, tricks, and all that neat nifty stuff are always welcome, so if you got any, please drop some in the comments in the chat. I'd be so appreciative of them. Plus gives me somebody else to bug other than Hibby. Or he bugs me. Construction Research Station. Praying mantis. Fuck. Some of the shit you say. I do want this. Yeah, dude, I kind of figured that one. Can I upgrade my shit? Nope, apparently not. I will have to figure all that shit out sooner or later. Ooh. I do want a new weapon. No, thank you. Let's see what else we can get for the This is ball light doesn't mean you just cost my more than likely, I think. Honestly, that is a good question. I'm looking for honestly a scan wouldn't be bad, but radar booster module, I don't know. Maybe something for a ship. Upgrades out. I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna have to really look up what these things do, guys. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, this is a little intimidating on how much shit there is in this game. Ooh. Cell tension where. Damn. Yeah, but you know, quite honestly, I do like complicated games, so I'm really not complaining. It's just, holy shit, do I have a lot to learn. Like, some of my favorite games right now are Crusader Kings 2, Crusader Kings 3, Stellaris. You want overcomplicated games, those are them. Fuck man, The Sims is a complicated game nowadays. For now, I'm not getting anything. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, no, the streaming, like everything, Like, yeah, I've seen a lot of freaking Stardew Valley and shit, man. Oh, I can exchange for more nanites. Green tea isn't bad. Do you make sun tea at all? I'll definitely have to look at more and see what I can get later. Another word for it is sweet tea. You just pretty much you get a like glass container, like gallon container or 2 gallon container, and fill it with hot boiling water. Just make sure it's able to hold the hot water, and then put the. One second, I'm just seeing what this is. No, it's required second. Okay. Then you put like 4 to 6 tea bags in it. Close it. Put it outside. Let the sun steep it and let it naturally cool down the water. Bring it inside. Put it in your into your fridge. And then good to know there's a teleporter here. Put it into your fridge. And then fill up your cups and add sugar as drinking, as required. It's really good. So I make my iced tea all the time. It's tea for like until it's cold, man, and I don't take it out. I don't take the tea bags out. It really does not. It doesn't take long for the like it doesn't overpower the tea at all. The water at all. That's what's surprising. Is it doesn't get bitter, it doesn't get disgusting or stuff like that. Okay, that's for the cloaking. Holy fuck, is that big? Do I need to... Oh, maybe mineral harvester. Okay, I need to get them... And I need to get the mineral visor. Okay. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, dude, it's really good. No, God, no, man. I use full fucking, like, teapots. Like, I boil it on the fucking stove, and they're full. My kettles. And I pour out like 3-4 of them into mine. But also, most times I make it. I'll use half of them, like maybe two, maybe like half of them are like herbal teas. So I'm not just straight up grabbing caffeine. Okay, we'll head to the ancient plaque and see what's happening over there. And Hibby, it all actually depends on how cold it is outside for me. If I'm doing it in the winter, I won't leave it outside for longer. Like if I'm doing it at -40, I won't leave it outside at all. I'll just put it on my counter and leave it. But if it's like -20, -10, like now, which is 1, I'll leave it outside overnight. I drink coffee. And lots of it. We learned the word for eye. And yes, I saw the copper as we came down. Didn't see that pit, but yeah, you guys are pretty much finding out why I want to find a good base location, a better base location for us. Because quite honestly, I want to put a huge ass storage area in a basement rather than just one, and be able to submerge it underground. Or hell, live in a cave underground. Because if we're in a cave underground, that means I don't have to worry about storms or anything on the planet. Hey man, yeah, but it was Aretha Franklin's birthday today, so. And yes, I know I am way too young to know who she really is, but she was in two of my favorite movies, Blues Brothers and Blues Brothers 2000. I need that for something. I can't remember what. Oh shit, I might not have liftoff gas. I've heard that. That's old. Oh shit. Come on, hippie, that's almost as old as we are. Shit, hostile engine, ships. Can't really look, I'll look in a second, hippie. Yeah, I know. I got one for you, hippie. How do you stump 5 Marines? Get him to draw, give him a white crayon and tell him to draw a circle on the cement. And before you say it shows up, no it doesn't. On actual cement, white should not show, white crayon should not show up on it. Asphalt it will. Yeah, you have. But I was just checking if Alzheimer's had set in early. Oh, I need to get a haircut. And don't tell Zions I said that. What the hell did I... something on my exocraft, maybe? And before anybody asks, Scions is my buddy Scions, the everyday grinder. He is a Marine, and I've told him that joke as well. And he likes to bug me about being a long-haired hippie, considering I have hair down to the middle of my shoulders. Wrong way, Dash. Nada saw a signal. Traveler friend. Did you connect with Artemis? Other travelers. So they're not too sure if this is actually... Yeah, I'm too. So they don't know if this is actually Artemis or not, apparently, it looks like. Yay. What the fuck are Quicksilver credits? That is so cool looking. I do like the way these the living ship, the biomass ships look. That is really cool looking. There's another one. Well, like, holy fuck, the kid tossed another freaking... Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at it right now. Base building parts. So they have base building parts, gestures, appearances. They need a No Man's Sky Canada banner. Other curiosities. Oh, that's how you get a void egg. There's the expedition terminus. I'm not a big fan of orange, but that does kind of look cool. Okay. Actually, that's not a bad looking one, even though it's a little boxy. Okay, alone amidst the stars. Okay, let's head that way. Let's head back to base quickly. Trying to get it so I can summon him so I don't have to be freaking avoiding his ass to get home. Fuel is getting low. That's why we always carry so much. This takes a little while to fly. It really does. But you know, I'm glad it does. It takes a little while to get across the galaxy. It's not and before you say, oh look, no loading screens, Hibby, I mean, it's muck ya. They hide their loading screens. Their loading screens are like loading, are like this fog that you enter and disaster, unknown entity, heaped hits with U guns. Yeah, every time I see Nexus, I think of the modding site mostly. Base computer off planet, that's bullshit. Considering I'm flying right at my fucking base. Issuing landing sequence. The fuck is that? I'm not the only one seeing this, right? You guys saw that too, right? These are the voyages of the USS Enterprise. Okay, it's not that. What the fuck needed that? Uh, Wrong one. I have no idea, man. I really don't. And no, it's not a Bethesda game. It's a Hello Games game. I don't hear that. I know I needed something for something. Oh, I know what it was. I'm not even. I can't even go there. It's where I have the upgrade for the fucking suit. So not right. The exosuit. So not right now. Gotta go to the galaxy map while in space. That's funny. You can't use it in atmospheric pressure, but you can use your this when you're pointing nose up. That makes no fucking sense. I think this is where we gotta go. Okay, there's 6 planets. See, it's got an adequate conflict level is formidable. Ooh. Unknown planet. Thought there were only 6 planets here, or 5. It says X, so that's 10. And don't tell me that's all that water's purple. I'm definitely not staying on this planet. Yeah, everything I see. This is like the third section of planet, the third sector of planets I've discovered, dude. Good idea not to want to stand and stay here. So we got the Forgotten okay. I tapped on your map. Uh-oh. I don't like that idea for some reason. That's a level. Ooh. That's an S-grade module. I don't care if I sell it. I really don't. I have more down the road. Dirk burger with cheese. I don't think I can name animals. I'm not exactly 100% sure. But I can name the planets. Viking word for pathetic. I wonder if its name is, the Viking words for pathetic is heavy. Large outpost detected that way. Not much there around here. Hey, at least we got our first S-grade mod. And swear to God, Hibby, first 150 dodo I see on frickin' Ark, I'm naming it after you. Why? Just 'cause I can. Then feed it to the first Carno I see. No, I think I'm gonna take. I think I might take it to the Overseer fight. I'm just trying to see if there's anything on the spot that was worth interesting looking. The Managamers from Extinction. They do. Fuck, that's an annoying name to say. Extinction is the latest map. It's Gen 1 and Gen 2 that are missing from Evolved, even though they just announced a new map for Evolved Aquatic or something like that. But Lost Colony is more interesting to me than an aquatic map. Lost Colony is the map that's supposed to be between Genesis 1 and 2. I honestly don't think Ark needs an aquatic map. And I hate warp weasels, and that's what any true Ark player would call a freaking Managam or warp weasel. Yeah, sorry guys, my shoulder's been killing me the last couple of days. That's honestly one of the main reasons I've been taking stream has been ending at like 9:30 rather than 10 my time. Also guys, if you're enjoying today's stream, please hit that like button. If you're new here or haven't yet, please hit that sub button. It would mean so much to me as we are trying to get to monetization on both YouTube and Twitch. Hit that bell notification icon for my 6 days a week uploads. We will be returning to Greedfall pretty damn soon here. I really do want to get back into it and record more episodes because I do have a lot of fun with RPG games. But between streaming and catching up on Final Fantasy XIV, I have been lazy. So that is on me, not you guys. And what I mean by catching up on Final Fantasy XIV, guys, if you play Final Fantasy XIV and swap from the Sony Online Entertainment launcher to the Steam one, to Steam, yeah, it does kind of screw over you over because you have to make a new character. You have to make a new account pretty much. It didn't used to, but now you do. Also, guys, if I'm playing No Man's Sky, that means my day off is Thursday. So so Thursday in 2 days I will not be on, even though I am probably not going to go to Magic. But just to keep up with my normal day off. We are expecting between 18 to 20 centimeters of snow on Thursday. Go love Fall Springs. Dude, no. For a school to be closed in Canada, let alone the province that I'm from, 2.5 feet of snow has to fall. 2.5 feet. So 48 inches of snow would have to fall. No, 24.5 inches of snow. 30. Fuck, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Even though I had a nap earlier. Oh, I love my naps. Mm-hmm. Difference between Texas and Saskatchewan, dude. Is what? We get snow every year. Texas doesn't. Oh, by the way, and that's one snowfall for 2.5 feet. Because if 2.5 feet was the snowfall limit for what we needed for it to go down, 2.5 feet of snow on the ground, we'd never go to school. Because there's 2.5 feet of snow still on the fucking ground now. Interloper avoids the request our and dialect help. Oh, and really good musicals written about your state too. Don't forget that one, Hibby. Visited. I kind of want to see what this one goes for, because I actually do kind of like the look of this. And it's a B class. Oof. 15 million. Ouch. Fuck off. Ow. Oh, that's why. To B rank, okay. Ours is a C. Actually, that's not too bad. 1.45. Except it's got worse damage and maneuverability. Grat into the for such little honor, faking her and impressed. Through garble of our mistranslator. Okay, I need to improve my reputation rank. Really? Let's get into the air. There we go. What the fuck? Why can't I get lock on this guy? There we go, that's why I couldn't get a lock on him, I wasn't close enough. Okay, guys, honestly, I am going to probably head to near space station and probably call it a night, because I have no idea what the hell to continue doing. There's stuff I gotta research and learn apparently about this game, and stuff I want to set up and get going before we get too much further into it. So let's head over to the space station. We will call it a stream. So I do thank you guys for tuning in tonight. If you guys have enjoyed tonight's content, please hit that like button. If you're new here or haven't yet, please hit that sub button. It would mean so much to me, as we're on our way to being monetized, and I would like to be monetized by the end of the year. If you want to see me on a wide format rather than the short format, head on over to Twitch at _games. I'm there every time I'm streaming live on YouTube. Go hang out with Hibby, drive him nuts rather than just have him driving me nuts. Drop me a comment in the comment section if you're watching this at a later date. Tips, tricks, that, or the other do come in handy. Especially with games I am unfamiliar with, which is most of the games I play, I seem to stream. Or come hang out in a live chat. Ooh, at 7 p.m. And I am live between 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time till usually around 10 and 9:30, 10. I am always appreciative, Hibby. I'm just poking fun at you. Until about 9:30, 10. Hibby, you got him. Right? So, do me a favor, guys. Hit that. Hop on back for tomorrow for more No Man's Sky. We will be back at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Now, guys, you guys have been amazing guys. My name is Dash, and this has been Dashing Games Night 8 of No Man's Sky. And as always, it's time for me to dash on off. Be good to one another. No fighting, and love one another. Be good to your fellow man. I don't know. I'm trying new entrances, but it is time for me to dash on off. I will see you tomorrow.